Hey guys, my name is Siddharth. Today in this video, we are going to work on a new Python project. And this is going to be a loan calculator app. We are going to build a command line interface for this project. So if you have not subscribed for this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I'll be creating more videos. And let's go first and I'll show this project to you. So if I run this file, it says welcome to the loan calculator app and enter the loan amount. So I'm going to enter the amount like 5,000. Interest rate, let's make it 5%. Enter your monthly payment, I'll make it 350 and enter. So it says loan information after 0 months. Principal, rate, monthly payment, and money paid is zero. This money paid is going to get increased and the principal is going to get decreased. Okay. Once I press the enter, we see after 1 month, 2 months, and the processing has begun. And if you notice, principal is reducing while the money paid is increasing with every month. Because every month we are making a payment of $350. So it has been done, and now we have this graph. So this was the total principal of loan, and this was the month of number we have taken to paid. Started here, and then it went on to this. Okay, and here it shows the message, congratulations, you paid off your loan in 15 months, 1.25 years almost. Your initial loan was this, rate of interest was 5%, your monthly payment was this, and you spent total this much in payment. Your total interest payment was of $165.86. So this was the project. And one more thing here, if I stop it and let's say if I run this again, and suppose I enter a very big number like this, and the interest rate is also, let's say, 15%, and the rate payment I'm going to make is like 500 only. So this is the information after the 0 month initial amount. And now if I enter, you see it doesn't work. It is showing this error. Calculation shows you may never pay back your loan, either decrease interest rate or increase your payment. So, or maybe both. This is just a simple message that this is not possible because this principal amount every month is increasing a lot while this payment is very little. Okay, so this is the one reason why it is not going to work. So this is exactly what we are going to do, and let's go to the VS Code. Here I'm in the VS Code, and here we are going to create multiple functions for this. So we would have a function to display loan information, create loan, and then monthly payment and interest payment and everything. All right. And we are going to use matplotlib to create a chart. So let's do it. Now I'm going to first create a simple function that would take the loan details. So I say get loan info. Okay, and here we are going to take the multiple inputs. So I'm going to create a dictionary. Let's call this loan. And then we are going to build this dictionary in a progressive way as the user input the details. So first thing is going to be loan principal, and this amount is going to be what user input. So I will say, please enter your loan amount like this. And this could be anything integer or float. So I'm going to take a float here because input returns the string. So we are converting it into float. The next is going to be rate of interest. So again, it is going to be float input. Enter the rate of interest, sorry. And I can give some space here. The third thing is going to be the monthly payment, the amount user is going to pay per month, kind of a EMI. So we call this monthly payment. And okay, this is going to be float input, enter your monthly payment. And at last, we are also going to have a money paid key. So in this one, we are going to save all the money paid in the monthly payment. We'll add it, sum it up, and then we'll store this inside it. Right now, we are going to take it as a 0. And let's say return loan. That's all. So if I say print get loan info, let's go to the command line, and I'm going to run this file loan calculator app. Please enter your loan amount, 5,000, interest rate 5%, monthly payment 250, and here we have the principal, rate, monthly payment, and money paid, right? So now we are going to create another function that is going to be displaying these information. So we say display loan info, and this is going to take loan parameter, and we also going to have month number. Okay, so this is going to do nothing, just simple print. So let's say here I can just print loan information after, and what we can do is let's create a f string here, and here I can give the variable month number like this, months, and I'm going to give a new line also, and then we can print the details. So it is a dictionary, so we have to run a loop for key and value in loan dot items, and print key. Okay, and then we can print the value. So let's call both the functions. So I'm not going to print anything now. I'll just call get a loan info, and then I'm going to call display loan info. And here if I say please enter your loan amount, let's say 5,000, 5%, 500. Okay, so it is saying, okay, yes, we have to give two details here, right? So we have to give this function here, and then I'm going to have month number, let's say 0. And let's see if this works. 5,000, 5%, 500, and our loan after 0 months is principal this, rate this, month payment is this, and money paid is this. So one thing I noticed that this interest payment is a complete number, so we have to convert it by dividing by 100. So this will give us the real number. Like if it is a 5%, we want like 0.05%. If it is 15%, 1.5%. So we are just dividing it by 100. Great. Now let's go to the third function. Okay, and this is going to be like here. Collect interest, and this is going to take loan what we are going to do is we are going to take loan principal, and then we are going to say plus loan principal multiplied by loan rate, and I'm going to divide it by 12 because we want the monthly interest calculated. And what we can do is we can store everything inside the loan principal. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the loan principal and adding the monthly interest on that loan payment, complete principal. So suppose we have 5,000 loan and then we have 5%. So we are just dividing it by 12, and then whatever payment we receive on that basis, we are summing it up and storing it inside this loan principal. Okay, great. So this is for the collect interest. Now we'll go to the next one. That is going to be monthly payment. So I'll say make monthly payment, and then again we need to give loan because we are going to make monthly payment on the loan, so parameter is going to be here. And then we say simply again we are going to use loan. I'll just copy this loan principal, and here we are going to say loan principal minus loan monthly payment. So as user is going to pay the money, we are going to remove this amount from the principal, right? This one. Okay, and then we move further here and we say if loan principal is greater than 0, then we say loan money paid, and then we are going to add this amount, whatever monthly payment is being made inside this. So loan monthly payment. So here we have this loan money paid. This is going to get increased with every monthly payment. So what we are going to do is we are going to store all the monthly payment one after another inside this loan money paid. Okay, and we can give else here if else loan money paid is going to be loan monthly payment plus the loan principal here, and then we are going to say loan principal is equal to 0. Okay, so this is when the loan is greater than 0, and if not, then we are going to do this. Okay, loan money paid, we are taking loan monthly payment plus loan principal and saving it inside this money paid here. Now we'll move further and let's create another function. This is going to be def summary loan, or we can say summarize loan. Loan, this is going to take few parameters, loan number, and let's take one initial payment. Initial principal. Okay, now all we have to do here is just print the details. So first, let's say print here. You paid off your loan in, and I'm going to take again f string here. So you paid off your loan in, this number is going to be the month number. So what I can say, month. Okay. In month number, and we'll say months. Then we are going to say, although I can do it in one print statement, but let's do it on a new line. I'm going to say your initial loan amount was, and this is going to be this. We will print it, and at the rate of loan rate, and let's say percentage. Then we are going to say your monthly payment was loan monthly payment. Okay, so this was the monthly payment. Then I'm going to say loan, or sorry, print loan here. Then we say total spending, and we are going to say in dollars. Let's say loan money paid at the quote. Okay, so, and we can say, yeah, that's enough. Okay, now we are going to calculate the interest. So I'm showing interest, and this is going to be like loan money paid minus initial principal. Okay, so this is going to be the interest amount, and then we can print this also. Your total interest amount is interest amount, right? And we can give a dollar sign here. Great. Now, we also need to create a graph, but before that, let's do our main function now. So we'll say print welcome to the loan calculator app. And then let's do the calculation and everything. So I'm going to create few variables here. Let's say month number is going to be 0. And here I'm going to say my loan. And inside the my loan, I have get loan info. Then I'm going to take starting amount, and this is going to be my loan principal. Okay, and display loan info on my loan and month number, this month number. Okay, then we say while my loan principal is greater than 0, so it is in positive. Then if I say if my loan principal is greater than starting amount, this amount, then we are going to break it because it is not possible to print it. I mean, pay it back. Then we are going to now start the payment here by saying month number, and let's increase the month number. Let's call our function. So first is collect interest on my loan. Then we say make monthly payment on my loan. Then we say display loan info on my loan and month number. This month number. And in the end, what we're going to do is we say if my loan principal is equal to 0, it is like less than or equal to 0. So then we call the summarize loan, and it is going to take my loan, and then it is going to take month number, and then it is going to take starting amount. Okay. Else we are going to say print you will not be able to pay your loan with this monthly payment. Or you can have any kind of print message here. It is not really, I mean, necessary that you should write something like this or something else. You can write anything you want. So I think we are done with this. If there's any mistake, we'll see. So here is the, I'll just go through the complete program. We have the get loan info. We have display loan info. I can remove this. We have collect the interest payment. Then we have monthly payment. And then we have summarize the loan. And then we have like printing a message and main function while loop, and then this everything is working here. So now if I go and run, welcome to the loan calculator app. Please enter your loan amount. Okay, so we can say let's take our 2500 interest payment. Let's take 10%. Enter your monthly payment, 250. Okay, so we have a problem here. K error monthly payment. Spelling mistake. So it is on the line 25. So monthly payment. Okay. 2,500, 10%, 250. Okay, so your initial loan was this at the rate of 1%, 0.1. Your monthly payment was this. Total spending is this. And this is the amount of the interest. 2621 minus 2500, 121 exactly. Now we can round off this, and I'm sure you can do it. So, what we can do is we also need to create a graph or something. And for that, we have to call the from matplotlib import by plot. And here we are going to create a function that would create the graph. So now we are going to create a graph function. Let's call this create loan chart or graph. And it is going to take data and load. So here we can say a few things. We have to create the x-axis and the y-axis. So I'm going to say x value empty list, y value and empty list. Okay, then for point in data, we say x value dot append point on 0. So this is going to be on the 0th position. And then we say y value append on point 1. Okay. So now we can just go ahead and create the plot by plot dot plot x value and y value, sorry, y value like this. Then we say pyplot dot plot, sorry, dot title. So we can give a title, let's say I mean, we can give anything we want, but I'll say loan calculations on loan rate. And this is going to be inside the curly braces because we are inside the f string with again loan monthly payment. And this is going to be inside the code. What is wrong here? So this dollar sign is going to be outside. Okay. So loan calculation on rate with the monthly payment. Oh, this is more than enough. Then we have to give the axis by plot x label. So this is going to be month number, and then pyplot y label, and that is going to be principal amount. And once we have done with this, we say pyplot show. Okay. Now we are going to call this function. So we can call it here, and here I'm going to create another empty list. Let's call this data to plot. Again, you can call it anything you want. And here also, I'm going to put a kind of message asking user to enter to continue, just to give a pause. And we can also use sleep from time. I'll do that. And here, display loan information. So we have these details. Now, in the data to plot, we are going to append few things. First is going to be month number, and then we are going to take my loan, and we are going to take principal. Okay, and now I can call this create loan graph on data to plot and my loan. So this should create a graph for us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say from time import sleep. So we'll take a second, see the processing, and then we can do sleep. 1 second here, like this. Okay, so this is all for this project. Let's run it, and then I'll explain this from beginning. So Python calculator app. Please enter your loan amount. 3,000. Interest rate 7.5. Your monthly payment 300. I'll make it a little less. 200. The loan information after 0 months. This is the principal rate, monthly payment, and money paid 0. Enter to continue. Okay, we have some problem. Line 82, data to plot append month. List dot append takes exactly one argument, 2 were given. Okay. This is the data to plot append, and we were appending month number, and with that we are also appending. So, but actually we need both, because here x value and y value. Okay, so this is going to be our x value, this is going to be our y value. So let's keep it inside a bracket. So this becomes 1 now, and that's how we are going to fetch the data from here, x and y. So again, I'm going to run this. Okay, enter the amount 3,500, interest payment 7.5, monthly payment 300. Okay, loan information after 0 months, and start the payment. Oh, we got this, and the payment is not working. Okay, so I think we have to do something here. So I think I made a mistake somewhere. We have to call this after we sleep. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to say 3,500 7.5, 300. Okay, again, this is going to be like this. So something is wrong here. So give me a second. I'll need to check then what are we missing. So I'm calling this create loan info after the date to plot, show loan info. And then here we have so this sleep function, maybe we need to call it somewhere else. All right, so we were making few mistakes here. One thing is that this create loan graph, we have to create after the calculation. So when all the calculations are done, so it is going to be here. Okay. And then this display also, I can keep it after this, after the complete processing. Okay. And then we are going to call this sleep. Although the sleep is not essential, I'm just trying to show the processing. So now, if I run this, let's say 3,500, interest rate of 7.5, enter your monthly payment. I'm going to say 250. Okay, this is the initial amount. And now if I press enter, right, after 2 months, 3, 4. So you see principal is decreasing and the money paid is increasing. And once it reaches to 3,500, it will be done. Great. So this is the graph. This was the principal amount. These are the month numbers. So from here to here, this is a simple graph. I mean, it is not doing much, but it is just to show us how much time it is taking to pay this much of amount. If I close it, here your initial loan amount was this at the rate of this. Your monthly payment was 250, total spending 3674, and this is the amount of the interest. Oh, so 3674 minus 3500. Okay, so this is going to give us 16174, sorry, and that is our interest amount. This was the project. Now let me again run it. I'll say 5,000, interest payment 5%, and we'll say 200. And now this is going to take some time, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, like this. So it is going to take almost 25 months. And so the sleep is actually running like this. So we can, see all the details processing. And 18 months, 19 months, 20 months. So this is now done. Fine. So this is the chart. And then this is the initial loan, monthly payment, total spending, and this is the interest amount. And one last time, I'll run it. And if I say a large amount, then I say 15%, 500. So you will not be able to pay your loan with this monthly payment. Great. So this was all for this project. Let me just go through this. We have this loan info, get loan info from the user. Then we have a display function. Then we have collect interest. Then we have make monthly payment function, summarizing the loan, just printing all the details. And then we have this loan graph using the matplotlib. And then we are going to have this print function, and then we are initializing few variables. And then while loan principal is greater than 0, we are processing by calling all the functions and creating the loan graph and printing the summary. So this was all for this project. I believe it was, I think it was of some use to you guys. If you find it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching it.